screen.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
There's gonna be a black screen.
Hello.
Oh, it was. I think it's just my armor then.
Come on, T-Far. Why isn't T-Far taking me? There we go.
Yeah, if you let's go find out thing.
Tick in the box.
Better fucking fix it then.
This is actually M1 carbide actually works.
Alright. Is high on 5-0.
Alpha 5-0.
Ground 5-0.
Ground, you sound sad. Are you okay?
I am fine.
Alright, this is probably the, this is the one op where I'm gonna be super excited for. You already have Iopus running out to the freaking Corsairs, man. Which I get. But for now, let me, what do I have for Japanese air service? I have some zeros. Probably be using more of flying circus there, but zeros are perfectly fine. Just to take those off and have them go on defense mode here. And I need another 2 or 3. Let's get those over the aircraft carrier. And they'll be joining in, but yeah, both of them are sprinting immediately to the...
Where is brief?
Hi, boys.
Don't explode.
Alright, so basically with today, the main thing that's going to be happening is I will be trying to set up anti-tank guns at range on certain positions. I'll also have some sort of artillery position get made here. But it's going to be close by. This is just a little bit of a pre-prep that I am doing. Kind of show things are happening at the moment. And we're just going to wait it out. Have a listen. But the opera officially begins at 5:30, so that's when the attacks will begin. We're gonna have about a little over 35 to 40 players for this one. So it's real simple. I was thinking, 20 would hold that position, 10 to 20 hold that position. Both pilots have been taken. I gotta start looking at what kits they're taking as well. Both Stewarts were taken. That was predictable. I mean, they're only gonna be squaring off against light tanks, but otherwise, nothing too major. Those are meant to be crutch assets for the players to work with, but, one tank in each spot. The issue is if they lose the airfield, then, they're not going to be able to get any planes up, and the attacks are going to keep going in pretty hard here. But in terms of assets, they took the heavy machine gun team, which, when making this op, I suggested was like the most useless team because of all the static 50 and 30 caliber guns we have everywhere, and these are 30 caliber. They took the marksman team, they took the flames. Flame team's full. I figured that would happen. We have a full medic team as well, but they can only be in one place. And they took the medical out of this room. Okay. Well, I hope they put it back when they're done. Good check. That's pretty funny.
Let's just attach to whatever fucking infantry group there is.
We'll be doing gun runs on him too, but
Oh wait, I have white smoke.
we'll see what happens.
Oh good.
Oh, I got my
Safety check.
They just dupe it?
More than 5 bandages. What did you do?
Amazing.
Oh god. Okay.
They just broke the radio backpack.
Good check. I don't have access to the 4 big rockets, do you?
That's weird because
Autopilot technical question, so 5-5 might be.
why is Slushy always so loud? My fucking change volume never registers properly. Ah, for fuck's sake. Please, just restore him at that level and keep him there, for the love of God. Yeah, this is the op where we were making all that fun stuff.
I screenshotted.
Good enough.
Say the week.
Start deleting bodies.
Liru built this base because it's actually pretty cool.
This is fucking depressing though. Let's do it.
One of them asked if I built this. I left the HESCO framework, so this tower and stuff, and these sandbags, for example, like that's all part of Puala, but the internals I completely replaced. So camo nets I left, for example, but I redid the tents. I redid just all the dry areas here. Like this is supposed to be a radar dome, but instead I've turned it into a defensive position instead. All elements on this net, all elements in this net. This is high. Op begins in 15 minutes. Over. We'll see what happens. I'm excited. Stone! Stone, after this stream while I'm in a meeting, I'm gonna see if I can hit you up on Discord. I want to know how you're doing, man. I always appreciate it, man. Everything you do for me. Ah, man, I hope everything's going well with you, man. I know, wow, I don't know what to say, man. Seriously. Stone is the guy that helps fund all my crazy development projects where I physically have to like take off of work to get more time to develop stuff. So that 1,000 I'm gonna put right to the Fallout stuff in development. Yeah, what's up, Hunter?
Look at me.
How far is range for this flamethrower?
Like 10-15 meters.
Oh, okay. So basically they have to get right on top of us.
Yeah, that's why I said in the thing you probably want to be used at the southern position, not this one, because this one's a bit too far. But yeah, Stone, I'll make sure that money goes into like purely into R&D. Every time Stone donates, I put that money straight into R&D projects to make better content for this game. And seriously, like with Stone's help, we've gotten such cool stuff. INI-DB2 framework, for example, I've had to take all the time off to figure out how to run that. All of our crazy projects like Project 11, where it was just a massive open world sort of scenario. But yeah, Stone, it's always appreciated, man. Seriously, it means a lot. So if anyone ever sees Stone in chat, because he likes to be a ghost, make sure you say hello. But he probably, he'll never give you a reply.
Check the medical facilities on the airfield real quick. Ever.
Medics, this is high. It's the exact same thing. Same 10, same 2 boxes.
Good copy.
Yeah, and then we'll take some of it and we'll get it with me too. Fuck, you know what? I'm actually debating this now. I did a booze run. Hold up. But Stone, again, seriously, Seriously, thank you so much. Yeah, Nailed, how can I help you?
Can I have some binoculars, please? I'm a tank commander. If that's okay.
Yeah, let me see what I can do.
Thank you.
I'll go into all the inventories and I'll add a pair of binos, okay?
Okay.
That sound good? Cool.
Oh wait, wrong era.
That completely blew over my head. Where are the American binoculars? There we go. Yep. Whew. Alright, Stone, so here's the deal. We got all this crazy, crazy stuff going on. The Japs are invading a U.S. base. We're going to be using mortars and whatnot to try to soften up the defenses, try to at least push the Americans off the airfield, but the Americans, they got their own mortars, they got their own defenses, they have their own AA guns. It's going to be an interesting defense op for a good, let's see, 5 to 6, 6 to 7, about an hour and a half, 90 minutes. But like I said, I've got a lot of crazy ops like this in the woodwork here, ready to go, and we'll just have to see what happens here. But I am going to also try to lock down this position. I'm thinking about putting some sort of AT gun right here to try to snipe at him. But we'll get there when we get there. 10 more minutes till the AO officially starts. Halo, my day is amazing. Thank you for asking.
I will respond.
Alpha copies.
Here, let me see. Yeah, worst comes to worst. I still have his email. I can send him one. Whew, alright. So, really cool things to go off is, first off, what was I gonna say? Anyone who is 9 months to a year, you have a new sub badge. Anyone who's a 2-month sub, you have a new sub badge. Modadict was in here and he said something showing off the new gold badge. But we have updated all the subs up to the 5-year mark. So we have the next sub in line for Modadict here, because he's the front runner for the subs, which is going to be a surprise. But I really love Ems did a really nice shine to the gold badge too. We have it with the black background, so it adds some emphasis to it. But we got an extra rank after that, and then I'm thinking for like 5 years to 8 years, I'll do some prestige ranks where it'll just be like funny, silly sub badges of the channel. And then later tonight or tomorrow morning, I'm going to email the emote person who I contacted last month and get that started because I am behind. I mean, if you want a brief, it's simple. Just defend for as long as you can till reinforcements arrive. This is the medical tent, but they took the medical boxes out, so good luck with that.
Nice go. Yeah, Jesus.
So, Liru, are you going to be harsh and cut off access to here? Because there's a very juicy...
Oh, I mean, so here's what I will say. If you do not defend that airfield, I will take that airfield from you and fuck you. But this place is a lot harder to take than the other one, so I think you can guess where my focus is going to be.
So, will you come off the road, though, at like...
I mean, I might. Hope your stewards know how to patrol.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, fuck me.
You're fighting the Japanese, man. They have katanas, they do suicide charges, they yell banzai. Have fun. I'll be in this medical tent if you need me, and on 5-0.
Alright, let's see. You know what the...
Liru, I hope you don't get...
Alright, anybody who is on this look on the map. That's our plan.
Not gonna lie, I could not hear you over the radio.
Northeast, north.
I just have someone that's diagnose you and overdose you because they see
Well,
you in the corner.
I'm gonna go invisible then.
Mount up and step off.
This is Badger 1, where do you want us to go?
Hold on.
Ron, this is Sniper Team. We're trying to consider this.
Amazing.
Yikes.
Badger 1 and whoever the other tank is, you're going to be going on the northeast side of the airfield, northeast side of the airfield for now.
Badger 1 copies.
Affirm.
Corsairs here, gunshots somewhere off to our east. We're still on the deck here. Do we have a JTAC?
Negative, we do not. So squad leads are going to have to call in air support.
Roger that.
Joke's on you, I can't read maps. For the love of God, that...
This is Honk. We're going north.
Tank 2 at the entrance of the base. Flame team needs to fucking ride.
That was amazing. Ah, man.
Tank 2 at
Righto, Stone, I'll send you an email then.
Flame team needs to fucking ride. Can you hold?
But no, I wanna hit you up, know how you've been doing, man. I always love hearing from you. Because in my opinion, you have one of the coolest jobs in the world. I've always been curious about it, because I'm gonna set up a few things. I'll tell you about it too. I got questions if you know them, but if you know the answers, so we'll get there. We'll get there. Again, just going on the future of what Liru is gonna be doing with his spare time and things I'm considering how I want to branch out the channel content, not just to be video games, but a few IRL things, some mixology, some cooking, and some botany. All elements, break. All elements, this is high. Be advised, 5 minutes till the attacks begin. 5 minutes till the attacks begin. Over. Everyone dead yet? No, but the medics almost drove. They drove right up to a Japanese tank.
Not northeast.
I thought was interesting enough. I almost found my mortar. I'm glad I put this tank down because they were literally going to drive right up to my mortars, and I didn't put any infantry down yet. Oh, don't make the same mistake, dudes. I'm gonna literally just start taking pot shots at him with the sniper. Hold on. Literally, that's where Op 4 is. I don't get why they're driving down here.
Don't you want the ground command?
Go for ground.
We're a little bit lost.
How are you lost in a defense op?
We're currently by
Righto, Stone.
Mark. Are we in the
See you
correct
then.
area?
You should be on the north side of the airfield.
I'm gonna kill. That's ground command.
I just went the wrong way.
Literally, it's they need to take a right instead of a left, but they're not. They're not that smart. But now they're in the middle of enemy territory, so.
This medical team.
I'm gonna probably kill them off.
Be advised, after some misreading on the map, we ran into some Japanese at Tanobu, marked their positions.
Yeah, so they saw the mortar too. This is already going some way, man. Like, I gotta spawn some outskirt units here because their infantry are being intelligent.
The map, Alpha's splitting up its teams. We have basically an MG unit over at the black line marked MG.
And they've left nothing up on this hill. That's
to the lake, and the rest of us are
interesting enough. Okay.
To the west of that.
Roger. Do you want my tank to the west with you guys then? With your river team then?
Trying to maneuver that tank up. Yeah, this will be interesting to say the least. I mean, if the spawn point gets captured, then we're kind of screwed. And then we have a ground command. Like, why is ground all the way back here? This makes no sense. I don't even know what they're doing. There's no one defending this position. They're in the in-between area.
MG unit wants that crossroads.
Like,
Roger that, we're already there.
this is simple. You just put 10 men down here, put 10 men down, like, up there, put the rest in the airfield, and they're all... Oh, okay. This is Puala. I'm just gonna send my units as is, and whatever happens, happens. I cannot believe what's happened already, like, hot damn. All elements, this is high, be advised, mission officially begins now. Planes, you're free to take off. Good luck, have fun, over. Alright, and like that, the operation begins. So I'm going to take my 2 squads, send them over. I'm gonna take these 2 zeros and send them over as well. Where the hell have they gone? Oh, they're like way in the damn sky. Alright. No, let me select the squad thing. There we go. Yeah, they're really high up there. This is not what I was hoping for. I was hoping they'd do a bit of a lower orbit here, but... C'est la vie, whatever happens, happens.
Going to be holding the crossroads. I need my MG team.
Yeah, roger that.
Round BC sniper team, they're going to be holding the...
So we already have a Stewart down.
Say again.
Okay, I'm gonna get these deleted. We're gonna do this a different way. Let's see, planes. Let's see, what else do we have here? That's a ground base, then we got the KI. Yeah, those are both ground based. Alright, so let's just, I don't even know how to say it, because I was not expecting... it to already kind of look like a shit show, you know? Not sure if any of these guys are even AT capable. I'm not even sure if they... Yeah, okay, so we had grenades just get thrown. I got planes over my defensive sites now. And I'm gonna put a 0 over this area and give it a seek and destroy order because no one's taken the AA guns. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna start like capturing this stuff. I'm really confused on the AI placement right now. you know, c'est la vie. So let's see, Slushy was taken out as he was trying to take care of these planes. He damaged one of the transports.
Spawn base, spawn headquarters, there seems to be about a platoon worth 3-4 squads of Japanese infantry.
Halt ground. Go for ground.
This is other tank. Where do you want us?
I want you on the south point of...
All right, I'm gonna maneuver an AT team up here and get that stuff demoed.
Hey, firm. Halt going south. 4 flamers.
But again, I'm really confused.
But you want to add there's zeros in the spec and you deal with it?
As to the setup here. Like I said, I wouldn't hold the crossroads. I think ground misinterpreted and is now trying to hold the crossroads instead.
Roger, I see.
But again, AA gun would be good, but they're not gonna crew their AA guns, so...
Medical team, anyone respond? We are under contact on our position, field hospital.
Ground copies. You're going to with my 3-man team. Flamers try to push a bit more north.
It's gonna be really awkward if they die, because, yeah.
Staying on the north.
How many men strong are you, Alpha?
Currently 10, that's including the co-opted MG.
I don't know how to handle this, you know? Like, so we got the mortars here, they brought the ground command team back, they're firing at those infantry.
Do you guys need tank systems over there?
I'm gonna just...
Hold your position.
Roger that.
I don't know what to do here, like, this is so odd. Like, I'm gonna hold on using my mortar.
Stewart.
Which one?
The one that just got shot. This is Hong, go ahead. I think your aggressor is to the north. Come back, stepped on what? Hong, I think you have enemies to your north.
I can now just theoretically spawn units up here and send, but... Let's shoot at the US plane if we can get an angle on it.
See enemies to the southeast, but nothing to the north.
I think the guns are turning to engage.
This is Recon. Do we have a JTAC on that?
I'm gonna go steal the explosives and start throwing stuff.
This is medical team to ground command.
Go for ground.
Permission to use mortars to clear the Japanese assaulting us from
you have
the southeast.
permission.
I'll ask again, do we have a JTAC on net?
Negative.
Hey, who is dealing with Aircom? Do we have an air on the side?
Air's here, what's up?
Air, I'm gonna mark on this week, and I'm gonna mark on map about 2 to 3 squads of Japanese on our former fob. I need a gun.
No, these guys wouldn't know how to pilot an enemy tank. Whoops.
Marker, gun run here on our former fob.
Gotta wait for that to go off before I send something else.
This is Badger 2 to air.
Yeah, Yes.
Hey, are you able to knock out the enemy planes, or...?
I'm working on it.
Roger that.
Woo! Let's teleport out of that area. I'll go on this hill.
Alpha. Ground Alpha.
Go for Alpha.
Sit rep.
Still no contact to the north. We're gonna shit ton of shooting elsewhere though.
Copy. Sending 4-man detachment down.
Here, the AA guns are doing it themselves, so I'll let them.
They're almost inside the wire.
Good copy, wait one.
Whew. I don't get why these guys exist. Like these guys should be in here, but... Just gonna end key the rest of that.
Out the ground, I'm sending 4 guys, 3 riflemen, 1 bazooka.
Zeus Enhance has a few things that, it lacks a few things that Achilles has, so that's why I haven't switched yet. But wow, this...
How you doing down there?
Was not the start I was expecting.
We've got a few coming from the southeast, but other than that, we're fine. Copy.
I mean, the Japs, we're just gonna push this attack, make sure we have this secured, and then... Yeah. I'm pretty shocked that this is where it's gone. But for now, I mean, we're just gonna keep it going. That's where they respawn, so let's just hope they don't die, because... I don't know. Pretty impressed. So tanks, if they get shot, they're screwed, but... Whew. Whoop, that was a drag glitch issue.
Alpha.
Go for Alpha.
Is that tank alright?
This is Master Team.
Ground the Badger.
Badger here.
Disregard. Saw a large smokestack.
Ground Master Team.
So Japs normally captured American equipment, so I'm not going to demo that, but the vehicles I'm definitely going to demo.
Ground, this is Master Team. Can you hear me?
A-firm, send traffic.
Be advised, at least 2 to 3 squads are moving down from our overrun FOP towards in the direction of MSR lead.
Good copy.
So until I see any effort for them to come up and retake this position, this is high, send traffic.
Is there any role that has the empty range card?
As I said in the brief, there is no spotting range cards for the artillery.
Good copy. Well, trial and error it is.
It's meant to be a guess and check because you have infinite ammo.
If you start getting over, I'll send your 4-man.
I told them everything before we started the stream, so...
Still good at this time.
Alright, so the start of this is just gonna be me securing that base. And then going from there, I don't know where their... Okay, no, their aircraft are up high.
Badger to ground command, be advised, enemy contact on inf mark.
Still dealing with some of those zeros.
Ground copies.
Alpha to ground.
Go for ground.
Be advised, we've shifted from our previous location to give ourselves some more space to play with. We also shifted more towards the recon mark to get eyes on the base and start killing.
Harry still doesn't respawn. He's waiting for.
Ground copies.
My guess is the base to be recaptured, but yeah, I mean, this is now turned into a one-life operation on principle. So we have one Stuart guarding the crossroads, another squad up here fighting with these units. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab this guy. I'm gonna start repositioning these guns to engage the Americans here.
Looks like we got a Zero sliding in on the airfield.
He is attempting to land.
Please don't kill it and block the runway.
That's weird.
If you can kill the pilot and then just move it, that'd be great.
I don't know why he did that.
We surrounding enemy.
Japanese don't do that.
No, just trying to block the airfield, probably.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm literally at a loss for words here. They literally left the thing I told them to defend, put a group over here, put the other half of the troops here. I'm really confused. Like, I cannot describe my level of confusion here.
Do we have anyone on AA guns?
Apparently not.
I'm gonna try to throw some of those dudes in there just to hold the spawn point. But, you know, the Japanese are gonna push taking this.
That's just Alpha?
Go for Alpha.
Where is your machine gun squad done?
Remember I told you I took my machine gun squad back that you were holding the road?
Doing so.
Why, do you need
Just,
infantry?
I'm at a big loss of words.
No, it's fine, but I just wondering where they were, that's all.
What AT weaponry do the Japanese have? Grenades. AT grenades that are very, very deadly, but I was just going to use tanks instead. But again, it was against Stuarts, you know, so to give the Stuarts a bit of an advantage. But it looks like they've been able to take out planes. Slushy got shot down again. Iopis is doing his best to take this plane out.
That's just a high.
This is high. Send message.
Slushy was asking, is there any way of getting to the airfield without getting shot to shit?
Well, no. You guys ditched your spawn point, so have fun with that.
Roger that.
This might be an op where I'm not going to ask for feedback because the whole premise of the op is busted.
This is Honk the Tonk. You want us to go and try and retake that? Go ahead.
Like,
Alpha, you'll be supporting a tank.
I really don't know what to say here.
It'll be your new goal to retake the...
Yes, again, Golden Rule to Zeus and they got pushed back a bit because of other things, but...
We've had brief eyes on,
I'm a little annoyed now. You spend 4 to 5 hours making these custom areas and this is what your player base does, you know what I mean? Like, Why do we have all these dudes outside the perimeter? Like, it makes no sense to me.
Badger to Alpha, we'll meet you on the road to your guys is
whatever.
MSR Gold, and then we'll head up MSR Iron if you want.
Alpha copies where the recon mark on Alpha pause.
Why are these guys switched to defend only? Gosh darn it, these things aren't supposed to be defend only, they're supposed to be, fire at will here on that plane.
Hey, Flamers in the medical tent, there's enemy direct to your east going on the airfield.
Give these things movement orders to seek and destroy, hopefully that'll fix it, but...
Ground, this is Beacon team.
Go for ground.
I suggest committing any and all available forces to the recapturing of the overrun FOB if we want to have respawns.
Alpha Badger, can you express up the hill for us?
Beacon heavily suggests committing forces to recapturing or overrun at respawn.
We already have Badger 1 and Alpha are being tasked to retake the spawn.
Godspeed and they got us.
Badger to Alpha, we're going to push up the road. If you want to push up behind us, yeah.
Badger, honks on your rear.
Copy that.
Alright, so these guys are holding with the guns. I never got the tank out because I was busy.
Badger to Alpha, we're going to go up this road in front of us now.
Alpha copies, we're to your direct south now.
I don't know. This is impressive, and that's all I'm gonna say about it. I'm so baffled right now. Like, yes, it's Call of Duty World War II music.
Ground and medical tent, how are you guys doing? Ground the medical team.
Alright, I really hope these guys decide to fire. It's probably because of all the carnage going up there, but when I was testing them, it was fine. We'll just start deleting dead assets in the water.
Ground to Alpha.
Go for Alpha.
How goes the retaking of the spawn point?
Still pushing up the hill with the tanks.
Badger to Alpha, we can't push through this entrance just in infantry. We're going to sweep around to the northeast and we'll come in on the main road if you guys want to push from here.
Good copy.
Be advised, we got a Japanese tank coming from the south. What MSR is it going along?
That thing was short. There goes Joker's face.
I just hope you guys are alive.
Is medical to flamethrower T.
Tank is now pushing around. The flamers are up here. Yeah, so the flame team's down here. That's... You'd want the flame team in here, because this is where they get the close... whatever.
Badger to ground. We may have just lost Alpha.
Ground
still here. We got 3 times down.
Hey, righto, Wolf. Thanks for the $1. I'm sorry that the stream's like this.
Ground to Alpha, can you handle it, or do you want your 4-man team back?
Not at the moment. Thanks for supporting us.
Good copy.
Oh my gosh, and they've blown up their AA guns.
So far, we got squad direct in front of us.
I can't. So Tempesto, I told them to defend this and that. They sent half of their forces here and the other half of their forces in here for some reason. So yeah, their spawn point, I've been capturing people. So there goes their AA defenses because the stewards just blew them up. And thanks for the raid, Bosk. This is really perplexing. I really don't know how else to say it.
Flames over to you.
Yeah, I don't know.
Medical teams in traffic.
I gotta go delete those early in a bit, cause oh, the Japanese say local things now. That's cute. That's making them back off.
Ground and medical team, we have hostiles north of the runway. I sent a 4-man team to you. If you can send them to get eyes on the northern side, that'd be great.
Alright, let's keep sending stuff. These guys, yeah, and then we got dudes like all the way over there. I don't know what the hell the plan is, but I've just been playing it as is. They just grenaded the spawn point.
In for a landing on the runway.
Ground to air, be advised there are hostiles on the runway proper.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Mr. Badger, we see you.
We see you too.
Ground to Alpha, how goes the push?
Still at this moment, 2 down, 1 unrecoverable, 1 recoverable, still pushing.
Ground copies.
Secure to the top of the arm for this spawn area.
I'm in.
Ground to air, the runway cleared off. We still have contact to the
I don't
north.
know, like, what the fuck
It's gonna be a
to
bit
say
risky,
with
but you
this,
can't
man.
do it.
Righto, Voska, thanks for the raid again, man. Hope you're doing alright. I'm gonna do some body deletion here. I'm gonna just work with what I got.
Careful, it's looking right at us. Around.
See if I can move him to the road.
Off the ground, we'll be taking the first level of the fob, working on clearing the second.
Ground copies, keep up the good work.
Flamethrower guy's gonna run up and actually cook that tank. There we go. Bazooka guy just took care of it.
After Badger, what does your gun depression look like from the top of that second tier hill?
That is a very good question. The other tanks are there.
And they got the flamer coming out now, but it's just short.
Good job.
Alright, Hulk sitting up here on top.
There it is. Oh my god. I was hoping we'd see some of that. Yeah, the flamers clearly want some action here. Just gonna delete those.
Ground medical team, you're going to have that 50 cal as anti-tank, so good luck. Temporarily.
The tank is dead. I don't know if there's another one.
Let me guess, these things are still not being... They haven't taken any damage because they're not the ones being aggro, but the AI do not want to do anything.
You're misunderstanding. I'm taking the bazooka and placing them on the northern side.
Good copy.
And testing, I know they can hit stuff, but yeah. This op has already been interesting, to say the least.
This Hulk, top is scared.
Ground copies, Hawk. I need you moving back south, back to the medical tent, supporting them as soon as you can.
Rifleman AT, that's what I need.
Badger with Alpha, support them.
Badger copy.
Alpha Badger, is that top section clear?
TSB.
I'm just breaking squads apart and charging them at this point. I got some katana stuff I can send too, but I don't want to risk it because they've already been...
Alpha.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, Wolf, this op is an example of that. My player base has decided to... Yeah, this has been an interesting one. Now there's no AA defense.
Hulk on the way back to the medical camps.
Let me guess, these things have decided... Alright, I'm gonna respawn these as well. Because for whatever reason, they do not want to fire properly.
The pulp from the east.
But they've got a lot of machine guns on them.
That's a lot of them. That's a lot of boys trying to take that spawn back.
There's the AT assist. Where's the,
Up capacity, correct?
Guess my AT rifleman went up there too.
Badger, we're going down to investigate what the other tank just got engaged, right?
I've got this Badger, we're pushing up to you.
Roger that, we'll wait for you.
Got this group back here with Japs coming in. And delete all the guys in the middle.
Alpha the honk, are you okay?
Hey, firm honk's fine.
God, we still have an hour of this to go.
Counter about quite a bit of voice there coming up for you though.
Ground copies.
Here, I'll put him right here and charge him up. Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we? Yeah, we'll do some more aircraft in a second. Try to take that hill back.
Badger to Alpha, we're just on the infantry past your southeast.
I'm trying to get it back here because I am honestly still impressed on what the hell like how this op started. I can't help it. I've seen, I don't even know how to describe it.
Possibly, we can do if you need it.
Yeah, pull back into the dad, it'll at least make this a little more secure.
Roger that.
Alright. Everything on the outskirts I'm gonna delete here, focus on the AO itself. Alright, so they're on the overwatch position here. This position is nice because it'll see everything that comes in.
Ground to Alpha.
Go for Alpha.
Can you clear up that mess of marks that's on the fob?
Yeah, can do.
We have those things coming up as well. I'm going to spawn in 2 tanks and send them in. That
Better for
would be
you,
a
Grant?
copy-paste from that, dude.
Yeah, that's better.
Ooh, it's just getting a little on the framey side on this map, which is to be expected. Yeah, they've lost the Vic supply, they lost the AA, it's already been an interesting operation, to say the least.
Now back to medical chat.
Something's slowly killing the server.
Ground just got engaged from by a sniper to the south unknown location.
I'm gonna do a mass delete here.
They are to your east medical team.
I'm gonna delete these planes because I'm worried they're surpassing the sky barrier. I'm trying to think what else could it be. But you can feel it. Frames jumping up and down.
I say Badger to Alpha, never mind the wrecks, they just got deleted.
Good copy, Badger. Hold back at the central compound, go ahead and pull back to that first layer.
It might be the smoke coming out of these things.
Badger copies. We're gonna wait for you guys to get down the hill and then we'll push back.
Good copy.
Copy that.
Trying to think here.
Alpha medical team, how are you loading up? I saw that jet come in.
I'd be willing to bet it's that because of all the particles.
This is Tonk with the medical team. We're pretty good over here.
So maybe it'll stabilize in a second. Maybe it won't. Either way, I'm going to try to set all these guys to fire and will engage at will, because right now they just want to play defensive instead, because Arma AI is silly sometimes. Yeah, the server's confused as well. This will at least let them get a breather here. All the AA guns are fine. And looks like server's actually resuming normal function here. Did those tanks go in, or did they do stupid stuff? Okay, yeah, no, those tanks are going in. Cool.
Hawk, medical team. There's medical team.
Still not that much.
Hey, is that a light tank marker to the southwest still active? I don't think so. Copy that. Ground the Hawk, break. There's an enemy tank that is to your northeast.
Just blew up the tent!
Hawk, it's to your fucking east on this road. They're less than 100 meters. Hey, firm, engaging now.
So Stuart just decrewed one.
That tank's dismounted, guys. There goes our plane.
So yeah, this position, which is why, again, here's the beauty of this AO. Put 10 guys in here, you got all these machine gun positions, and they can see all this open area around. This position can see any armor rushes that come up from the road. It had a machine gun position actually pointing to do just that. And it can see anything that comes up over the side. And then the one hole that it couldn't see is stuff down here, which is why you have all these machine gun positions pointing that way. So there was a method to the madness here, and the players have decided not to do it.
Alpha Badger, we've scavenged what we can from the...
Let me give you an example. There's 34 people on the server, so 33 dudes. So you literally just have 8 up here, 10 up here, and the rest right there. But instead we've had dudes in a lot of weird positions that has not really played out too well for them. This has just been a matter of really bad placement on their behalf.
Alpha ground. Alpha 2 medical team.
There's medical team.
Current status of the airfield?
One hangar destroyed with its contents.
Good.
Others unknown. Enemies close on the in the middle near the.
We see dudes now repositioning machine guns and whatnot.
Hey, firm, do you advise on ground because they're not responding?
Was ground in a Willie's Jeep?
Here, I'm gonna cut 2 of these
Thank you for blowing
destroyers.
up all of our spare planes, by the way.
That was enough.
You guys don't know how a defensive line works?
I'm gonna go ahead and delete those. I'd be willing to bet I think the ships are causing just a lot of lag right here with this map. It happens, but...
Ground, this is Recon, are you alive?
Whew.
Badger to Alpha.
Go for Alpha.
Could we get a couple of your guys up in that top area? Because it's a really good spot for us. We can see all the way over to the airfield from up there.
Oh, look, they literally just mentioned it. Yeah, if you put people up here, you can see everything. At least they're learning.
Right here instead.
Send in goat team.
So Slushy's still been dogfighting with those planes. And the frames are still very painful for this one. Ooh, but Commander Turtle, thanks so much for the 2-month resub. Is that you, Option?
Ground is knocked out.
Nonetheless, I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of this one.
I don't know, it seems like fucking mortar damage to fuck them out.
So they've moved the mortars around. Its pilot's back.
There's a fuck ton of infantry where that tank was. Southeast.
You just heard a bazooka fire.
They're encroaching on the airfield. We might lose more planes if we don't fucking get this shit going.
We don't have any planes left. You guys destroyed our 2 spares that we had. We have a 0 left, and the 2 planes that are up right now.
Affirm.
I'm gonna go put this guy on the 50.
Ground 2 medical, what infantry forces do you still have at the airfield?
There's a crewman.
This badge is to Alpha. Is there contacts behind us?
Yeah, we're dealing with them. They're coming over the hill northeast.
I try to get on the gun.
Copy that. Shout us if you need us.
Affirm. Badger, you're probably better off going and help the airfield since they appear to be having a very terrible time.
Hill here.
Copy that. We can actually see the airfield from our current position.
Affirm.
You know any fix for the Arma 3 loading bug, or never got it before? What, you mean in the last phase of loading the server, it just gives you the loading screen?
What do you guys still have over there at the airfield?
And nothing else, right?
We have home.
I know how to fix that one.
Yeah, we have home.
Yeah, so that thing's gonna start going in the water. Once again, the destroyers aren't doing anything.
Some mortars and some statics.
Oh well.
Mortars is 10% figured out. I know how to hit things close to us.
Ships just don't like to fire back. That's okay, I know for next time.
Copy. Do you think you can...
Both medical position. Actually, no, the one back here is still okay, but no, never mind. It got blown up too.
Medical team at this moment has no contacts.
Good copy.
Badger's a honk. You guys need assistance down there?
Alright, I'm gonna delete the landing craft. I'm deleting every little extra thing I have here. But yeah, something is slowly killing the server. We're still at 20. These frigates are giving us a nice bonus, but... Also, I know Puala can be a framing map on itself, so...
South. Honk, you're going to be a quick response force hang wherever they're most concentrated.
Hey, firm. Honk going QRF.
Off the ground, good to hear from you. Alpha's still holding the...
Here, what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to replace the destroyers here with, a different model.
We have eyes on enemy contact to your southwest.
Yeah.
Approaching the airfield from the north.
This one I at least know works.
Ready.
Okay, yeah, no, so, it's because it's called the Fabuka or something. Butchered that pronunciation there, but this is so that I can, this one I know doesn't have as much lag issues, so...
That is just a honk. Be advised, you're going to have enemy infantry contact to your southwest.
Let's give him a warm up.
Actually, the ground was that honk just blowing up?
I'll give it to him.
Negative. Honk is sitting right next to me.
Is there a radio working?
That was... They were towing the plane with their car, and they blew up.
Because we can't hear them when they're talking.
Awesome.
Well, there you are, honk.
Oh, this dude's drifting.
Honk, honk. We're here. Yeah, just watch out for the contacts to your southwest. A firm, southwest contacts.
Yeah, so the reason they're doing that is because they're... I've got no... That's funny. so I'm charging these units over.
You got contact somewhere south, east.
An experimental Japanese glider, yeah, something like that.
Alpha, I'm gonna need you sending 4 men down here. We're getting overrun. We have nothing but northwest of south.
The entire fleet is fucking enemy.
Alpha copies ground. I believe you still have 3 of the last 4-man team I sent you. Do you require the rest of Alpha?
This is mine now.
Is this medical team anyone on the runway right now?
Only me, only Desamic Onion and a few other sporadic infantry.
Recommend you get down.
Ooh, here come the flamers. He hurt himself though from the looks of it, cause yeah, prone with the flame gun, and like it hit a little bit of him as well.
Alpha 2 forces on the airfield. Anyone copy?
Fucking catch charging, man. Here's artillery coming down on that airfield as well.
Copy.
Status of forces at the airfield currently.
Those guys are movement order,
People
bro.
on the runway. If them repair bits are still good to go, could we bring them up to the FOB, please?
Ground, are you alive?
This medical team runway has been cleared of enemies by mortars.
At least they're thinking now. You know, I do have them spread thin, but they have they got 3 of these, and they can funnel ammo into them. Each ammo box loads 2 mortars. So they could literally just make a mortar machine gun. And it would be fine. But, you know, people have just been very silly today, to say the least. At least the flamers are doing cool stuff. So now, instead of just doing stuff sporadically...
Situation stabilized.
Alpha copy.
Silver, this is Sniper. Do you
Alright, I'm
want
gonna
to
NT him.
fucking Japanese tanks here?
The Japanese what?
I'll have to mention that debrief. They were, like, striking the planes out and causing them to go glider.
Negative, just leave it.
Alright, so I'm gonna say this ship disappears. Because, again, I think those destroyers are the source of the lag.
That's just
It's not much. This is high, send message.
If we lost a tank and we got none in base, are we able to crew Japanese tanks?
Well, alright, I'll answer it this way. That you left a steward at your base, and I did take it because the Japanese didn't know how to use it. So, do you think you'd know how to use a Japanese tank?
Probably not, okay. Badger to Alpha, enemy contacts to the southwest, approaching the FOB.
Alpha copy, Badger.
They're extremely close.
So I'm gonna wait every few minutes before I,
Copy.
do stuff. They're bringing, this over to rearm, but there's no rearm truck.
The enemy transports and destroyer escort, so it should lighten up a little bit.
Ground copy. Good work.
I think they're gonna now find out that there's no ammo vehicle. This guy, I'm gonna say he's driven off by now because no one was there to watch. I'm being punishing today because this has been interesting, but I'm waiting, gonna wait a few minutes before. This is high, send message.
Did you say there were 2 landing zones or just the 1?
Negative, 1 landing zone with 2 ships, you got it. I am now slowing down the rate of QRF.
Roger that.
Or, that wouldn't be QRF, that's quick response force, it would be rate of attack. I do have mortars, but based off of how, like, the mortars would be used if they're in the defensive positions doing defensive stuff. They haven't been. It's been other stuff.
Is airstrip clear?
Abram, airstrip is clear.
Guys, on you!
Bonsai!
Yes, shot!
Oh, I was gonna get on the gun. Alright. There's one thing I want to do.
Grand Alpha.
Prepping the next attack wave. He jumped away, yeah.
Ground, go for Alpha.
What is your situation?
Still sporadic contacts, just had a brief push from our south-southeast.
Oh, be advised, enemy infantry in the bunker to the southwest. One time.
You know what, screw it, I'll send them. It's in 30 seconds, so it would be... Ooh, I hope no one was looking in that vector. At least now, you know, we have the AO made of how I planned it, you know? Guys in here, and that's all they needed.
We got a full Jackson squad to the south-southeast bearing 165. Southwest of what, or southeast of what?
Honk, Grand.
Go for Grand.
Hey, we're refueled and repaired, but we don't have an ammo Vic here.
Ground Alpha, do you have an ammo Vic up there?
That's a negative. Fix that remained in the base were destroyed.
There should be an ammo Vic on the airfield still, if you guys haven't managed to pull it up.
It was stolen.
Bonsai! Bonsai! Bonsai!
About that, I assume he stole it.
Duncan, what are you doing up
Bonsai!
God damn it, Duncan.
Bonsai!
Well, could someone go and take a look around and see if you can find it? Because, like...
Bonsai!
Better be grateful when you...
Last I heard, it went somewhere west.
Leave me alone, Liru!
Would have to be northwest.
Just burned the shit out of me! Leave me alone, Liru!
Hang on a minute.
Bonsai!
It's not that truck literally driving on the air.
Bonsai! This is why I wanted the flame units.
Oh god,
To take a bonsai!
Possibly be it.
I love how they fucking burned him to death. Ah, my god. See, this is the type of op I was going for. Yeah. Hit me up on Discord, man. I'm always social on Discord. Bonsai! At least they're learning now the impact of this AO, but it's too little too late at this point. They're still mine for another 30 minutes. I'm gonna wait another minute before I coordinate the next attack. Since then we can plan, because again, I told them if they take out the landing zone, I'll slow down my QRF, and it's sunk. I mean,
Can we
Air did a good
confirm
job.
if that truck is the ammo truck or not? Because Air would really like to rearm.
See, the thing is, throwing planes at them at this point would be hell.
Over there, I think.
Because they don't have any way to do it. The aircraft are out of guns, and the AA guns got taken out by the Stewards, so... Oof.
Grant, is that the ammo truck?
So by the time those make it there, it'll be,
Engineers that can repair, can you guys actually go and repair the other trucks there as well?
Pilots, this is high. I forgot to mention this. There's toolkits and backpacks in the repair Vics. You just need to take a toolkit, and then you can full repair by the Vic.
Ah, okay, good.
Alright. Been about a minute. I want to try to put pressure on this tank. But we're going to start doing another assault wave up here.
Ground update on status, still holding sporadic contacts, and we repulsed another push from the east-northeast over the hill.
Ground copies. Ground and medical team, how are you holding up?
Medical team is all right. We have been killing the enemies with extreme prejudice.
Ground to flamer team, how are you holding up?
And I got my zeros up there. Alright.
Flamer lead is dead.
Oh, alright.
Did he come up the hill at us? Alright.
Ground to air, we have 2 times zeros that just flew over the runway.
That gun sight's off. Wow, he just immediately shot out my engine. What the hell just hit my plane? Okay, then.
Badger to Alpha, be advised, enemy infantry coming from the southeast.
Alpha copies, enemy infantry southeast.
I was just about to pull the trigger, too. Come on, guys, be fearless. I want to stage him right there to charge him in, because I'll RC him one at a time. Yeah, this is gonna quickly fall apart though, because they got no way to do air cover now. So, big ouch.
Badger to Alpha, we just had a Jap in possible friendly uniform. We're gonna go check it.
Get a tank moved off.
Be careful. It's possible they may have stolen some of the satchel charges that were in the ammo box at this base.
Deki Bonsai! Bonsai! I'm pretty sure the 50 cal, his own 50 cal shot him to shit.
Another Jap Zero is attempting to land on the runway. Please don't kill it until it, fully gets to the end.
Bonsai!
You fucking bitch! Yeah,
Bonsai! Bonsai! When the katana comes out, I play for keeps. Bonsai!
No, 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 stay away.
Badge to Alpha, disregard our last communication.
Good copy, Badger. Alpha to ground.
Go.
Bonsai!
Be aware, Alpha is currently being pushed by
Bonsai!
appear to be Japanese SNLF. They're wearing uniforms fairly similar to ours.
Bonsai!
Ground is going to be going on a hunting trip for the ammo truck.
Bonsai! Bonsai! Oh, good pick off there, man.
Squad coming up from the direction of ASR Zulu.
Ground forces, this is Air. Did you actually find
Jideki Bonsai!
a truck?
It looks like just
Bonsai!
Appears to be just a truck. They found it in the one trailer with it.
Yeah, for the wrong seat, I mean, they had me lined up there
Someone go
anyhow.
Figure out where the ammo truck is.
I'm trying to do that right now.
Alright, so we got those guys falling back on the line.
Do you read?
Go for Alpha.
Anyone that's falling back, I'm sending around.
You have 1 times enemy infantry squad coming.
Alpha copies.
This thing is not flying properly.
Badge to Alpha, be advised, infantry contact coming in from the southeast.
Alpha copies. They should be the ones on MSR Zulu.
Alright, let's send another attack wave. We got 30 minutes left. They've recouped. They're figuring things out.
This is medical team.
Do y'all have extra bandages with you?
We do.
We're just gonna alternate where we put the guys that are gonna go knife them.
We do have 2 times casualties in need of immediate medical.
Good copy. We can come by and give you some medical
I'm
aid.
gonna alternate where I put them, you know?
Ground to Hawk, escort the medical team to their location.
Ooh, hold up. Have I hit the cap? Yes. Alright, give me a second. That is fine. I just gotta get a little script. Haven't hit the cap in a while. So let me show you what I mean. Watch this. It's me clicking, but it doesn't spawn. So there's a script that recounts the units that then lets me spawn more.
This is Flamatory C. We got enemies to the southwest of the airfield now.
Alright, I gotta do some body cleanup too. Even though it shouldn't be counting those groups, but it is. What the heck? Let's try on all channels.
Advice, medical team is using its jeep to go to Alpha.
There we go. Sometimes it doesn't like it if you only execute it on the server.
Just a medical team, be careful coming up here.
Let's get these guys moving too.
Ground to Air and Honk, we were unable to locate that ammo vehicle.
Well, that's not good.
The only thing I can say, that has to be the ammo Vic. I don't know what else it would be.
It's not the ammo Vic.
I can't believe no one noticed me take that vehicle off the runway. That's brilliant. Bonsai! Oh, you got saved. Oh, he got fucking saved, man. Got burned to death. Oh, he just got headshotted. He just got killed as well. Those guys are also coming around.
Ground Alpha, sit rep.
Still holding another counterattack from the
I might index early.
Medical green and getting a resupply from the medics.
Ground copies, ground the flamers.
Flamers currently holding south, pushing more southwest with another force pushing in on us.
Good copy, can you hold that off on your own?
We got tank and some medics here, we should be able to hold it.
Hogs here, shoot.
Bonsai!
There he is.
Where?
I heard Bonsai. Really surprised I didn't get Ice Valve there. I got at least 3 good hits on him. I have a very dumb idea. It might not work.
Ground to honk, is that a fucking Japanese inside of that thing? A firm. Japanese have launched a space program, confirmed.
I'm still going. Oh, okay, that reached 4,000 meters in the air. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. That's 4. I don't even know how far that.
For how incompetent this is.
Oh my God. Oh my God, that's... He was 4 clicks up in the air and at least like 20 clicks away off the map. That's incredible.
Whoever said how incompetent this is, welcome to TSB.
We're spread out way too thin.
Oh my God.
Attack has been repelled.
That... I can't even guess how far that is, but that's... Here, I'm gonna go to the edge of the map here of my render distance, and there's no change, so that's at least 100 clicks away.
On these triple R's, so Liru doesn't steal more.
We had Alpha's green team defending them, but I don't know what the fuck they're doing. They, like, run back and forth, and they're not actually defending them properly.
Well then, have Alpha SL get on that.
He's all the way on the other side of the fucking AO.
I don't know why these 2 guys are here when they don't go there.
Well, we only have 1 real squad and a bunch of support assets. Alpha's
Exactly,
the only real
there's
infantry.
no other way to do it.
Alpha to ground, recommendation, just take my green guys who are still over there and fucking co-opt them into your ground command squad so you can keep an eye on them since they're apparently being brain dead.
I'm gonna probably index this one early. Actually, we'll do 1 more, like, large attack. We'll push from everywhere.
You don't have communication with half your people. I don't know.
I have communication with them. I know where they are, but they keep running around. I have to find them every so often.
Alright, this group down here is gonna be, like, purely AT grenades to try to take out that tank.
So we don't have an ammo truck and we don't have a fuel truck, correct?
Affirm.
Cool. Air's gonna dump rockets on
Send
what I
in
think is a
Team
Japanese
6
mortar position,
now.
and then I'm quitting, because
Last bonsai for the day.
I don't blame you.
I'm not surprised that there's bitching on 5-0 because this op opened up, and again, I'll say it for the people that didn't see it.
2 medical teams.
They
You know where
put
those alpha guys
no
are?
one on the airfield. They put an entire squad. They put a team up here. They put a squad over here. They actually no, I lied. They had people on the airfield. They had no one at the spawn position. So I took the fob. I blew everything up inside. And then it's just been harassment from there. What happened to the plane being towed? That's probably also... Okay, no, they managed to tow that one in the bays, but they're not gonna have any way to refuel or repair it.
Medical to Alpha?
No, rearm it. They got a repair Vic still,
I left
but...
one of my boys with you to help you medical. I'm gonna bring this...
This is gonna be the last attack wave, and then I'm gonna end exit. I want to keep it going for another, you know, the full time, but there's... I've held my mortars completely. I've done everything I can at this point to nerf myself, but I'm still doing a few things I wanted to do. I'm just pretty shocked with how everything's gone.
We're pretty much the only ones looking at the airfield now at this point. We're defending R. There's no triple R, just R.
Ground to recon, how you doing?
I still don't understand why there is a two-man team down here when this is the tallest hill in the entire AO. You know, like that's what confuses me the most out of all of that.
Ground to flamers, I need you up on the north side by the hangars. There are at least 50 gaps pushing.
Silver, can you say that again, because I did not understand a single word of what you said.
I need you pushing to the north side by the hangars.
Wait, this is flamers. We're under attack on the fucking south side. We ain't moving anywhere.
Hulk spraying north.
Yeah, so the medics are over here. Stewart, again, the Stewart's like in the middle of the runway is a great idea because that gives them, you know, full coverage of an area. So like one Stewart defending against the southern attacks is all they needed. I don't know, this has definitely been an interesting one to say the least.
Copy.
Alright, so this is my AT group.
Ground to flamers, sit rep.
They're being rushed over.
Doing what we can.
Alright.
Roger to Alpha, be advised, enemy infantry coming in from the southeast.
I hope this is trying to make a run on the aircraft carrier, but...
Field for a minute, we'll be back with you guys in like a little bit. Shout us if you need us desperately.
Is he doing a kamikaze run? No.
Hold ground.
Can you please fire back?
They got some guys out here
For
just running
once.
around with katanas trying to stab people instead of shooting them.
Ground copies.
Alright, so these guys have all pulled back. I'm gonna go ahead and delete them. This guy's pulling back from a different AO.
Medical leader is in transit between the airfield.
Yeah, he's not even doing anything with that level of ordnance. Oh well. So at least now I know that the boats aren't gonna do what I want them to do. That's a shame. hearing some of the AA guns firing off. Took them a second. But yeah, I guess you have to RC it and start firing for them to finally register. Alright, I'm gonna spawn guys down here to defend this.
Fudge the honk. When you said there's an R, what do you mean? Rearm repair.
We just have repair.
Copy that. Where is the... Is it the truck that's currently by the hangars?
A firm, farthest east by the hangar.
And then the jet
Copy
the
that.
tank over there. This is... Nah, we're gonna wrap it up and just make this a spicy debrief. Yeah, I think he tried he did 34% damage with that hit. Wasn't too bad. I'm just gonna have the units all fall back here.
It's too quiet.
I don't get why they're assaulting a mortar position that's never been used in this op, you know? It just feels weird. They're shooting at bodies up there. I'm gonna rerun this AO one day, probably in like 6 months. Trying to pull everyone off of the airfield here.
I'm just going to be advised, enemy contacts to the east side of the runway. Northeast, sorry.
Normally I give mercy, but this is just...
Whoever just called in, there's enemy on the northeast side of the runway. Can you mark their position?
Ground, this is high. Japanese forces are retreating. Stand by for index.
Subordinate in here, index.
No, we already did stabby. Alright.
Holy shit. Oh my god.
I don't even know what to say about...
So that
Neither.
that op was balanced for 30 people in the sense that you could put 5 dudes up on the AA position. The AA position was on a big ass hill that overlooked everything, so you could see if tanks were coming into the AO. You had your main base, which had all these MG positions out where you could put, 10 guys, 2 on each little observation tower to watch anything that came in. You have a Stewart, then mow anything down that came close. And then the remaining 10 to, 12 could be on the airstrip defenses. You could have the other Stewart overwatch the airstrip, and then the rest could, defend the southern attacks. So I'm genuinely concerned because you guys left the fucking FOB in the beginning and just decided to defend places that had no defensive value. like I told you, yeah, like you'd have to like there's no way for you to defend the crossroads, but I guess I should have just outright told you instead of saying, hey, you know, you're gonna have to think about when you want to move men back and forth because it's you know, you're probably gonna be stretched thin if you did that. And yeah, that was interesting. The Stewards blew up your own air defense because the Japs retook it after they didn't retake it. They took it because you guys left it. And then no one was watching your R&R, so a Jap guy literally walked up, took your ammo Vic, and just drove it down the runway and just drove it up north somewhere. And yeah, I mean, at least I hope it's your kamikaze run did 34% of the damage of the aircraft carrier, so that was nice. But
Fuck yeah.
I'm sorry that the boats weren't firing back. In testing, they were, but the server was having some weird desync issues, and finally the other model started firing at the end. But I know that
I
for
was
next
getting
time.
some frame hitching throughout the whole damn thing.
Yeah, that's
And
because
only once I sunk that first transport ship, all my frames suddenly came back.
Yeah, it's just the ship's being wonky. But yeah, ground, go ahead. I want to hear the strategy here.
I intended to have the flamers on the southern side, defending that the recon team was supposed to be on the north side of the airfield, keeping that defended. Alpha was also going to be to the northeast. I abandoned the spawn point. That was a stupid idea in retrospect, and we got Alpha back up there, so that kept that secure. I had myself and a 4-man team that were acting as a QRF going wherever we were needed, since they kept pushing en masse from different angles, and I didn't want to have static forces that couldn't move. I wanted to have one group that could move and respond to threats. So that was what was going on there. Recon was supposed to protect the Triple R. That's why I put them up there. Onion, you still had rifles. You could semi-defend and alert if they're coming. And then the 2 tanks were also going to be QRF. I had one to the north and one to the south. There were a lot of stupid mistakes that went on and a lot of fuckery, and I take full responsibility for those. And yeah. Alpha, go ahead.
Retrospect, original plan was moderately okay. How do I put this? Usually when we're defending an airfield, it has a hell of a lot more on the actual airfield. Then again, This is World War II. They didn't have shit. However, not the first time we've had to hold an airfield where there's at least something covering, I don't know, the northern side of the airfield, but I guess that's what the FOB was for, and, well, we left it because we basically thought, okay, let's defend the northern side of the airfield.
I'm going to cut in real quick.
Road coming down there.
I thought about putting a lot more defenses on the map, but the issue with that is this is about a 30-person slot. So if I put too many defenses down, it spreads you thin on principle. This was just a simple, hey, take what assets you have and I'll balance it accordingly. The whole reason I was using stuff across the airfield was because you put a squad there at the beginning. I balanced it based off of where you put the AI, but at the same time, if you completely ditch your spawn fob, I mean, that's one of the main 2 areas I'm attacking. So I Zeus this based off of what you did, but at the same time, I'm not gonna like your main base if you're gonna leave that empty. That was dumb.
Makes sense.
So the only reason I attacked at certain angles was because you put guys there in the beginning, and that tells me as a Zeus, okay, you want to be attacked at those angles. So,
which make perfect sense. Which it was a great idea to put Alpha back.
I don't know.
However,
I really don't know.
The majority of Alpha should have been sitting there, given the amount of shit that was getting thrown at the airfield. But that's retrospect.
I thought you were a 6-man team up there. How many guys did you have up there? Because you said you had 10 originally.
Here's the problem. There were 6 people who joined Alpha originally. And then it turns out MG didn't have a team lead as far as I know. Bazooka, I'm pretty sure, didn't have a team lead either. So that's 4 dudes who were running around doing squad all. You and I split the 2 MG
then
guys.
Bundle them with the guy that has a radio.
And then I took the 2 Bazooka guys.
So did you have 6 people up there?
From Random Bravo joined me as well. So I ended up with 10. I sent 3 riflemen and 1 bazooka back to you.
All right, then you had 6 people. I wouldn't want you to have any less. I disagree that you shouldn't have been up there. 6 people up there was fine. Apart from that. you can continue. That's
I'll
your,
fight Badger
it's
a
your,
bit.
it's
Yeah,
your turn.
Nothing much else outside of the repeated thing that I'm sure is going to get said by people who are higher up. For the love of God, either fill squads top down, or if you see a team that doesn't have a lead, take the goddamn lead so that we can actually communicate with y'all and fully effectively use y'all.
Or if you're not going to take the team leader that has the radio, just bundle them in a squad. Just say Alpha has Flamers, Bravo has AT.
Here's the
or just split
problem. We
them
didn't have a
evenly.
Bravo.
That's
It
fine.
was-
Then
I'd like to step in and just say, you as ground command, if you get in an instance where you have one infantry squad and you have 18 support assets, you as ground command are allowed to say, go rekit into Bravo. You guys, go rekit into Bravo. I don't need an MG team. Go rekit. You're allowed to say that. And that is entirely your prerogative as ground command for anyone who takes ground command to say, go do this.
Keep that in mind.
None else from Alpha, whichever support asset wants to go.
Can we go?
Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. What we can do can be summed up to: we went on a great adventure. Other than that, I would like to
AKA they did nothing.
We can, outside of the one sniper that we left on the traffic control tower in the airfield that ended up DCing. Recon was a two-man team, one of us being me with a carbine, the other one with a sniper rifle. We cannot defend shit, we cannot hold anything, especially not being attacked by one or two squads.
If I can just say something, I understand you can't defend it by yourself. That's why I had myself and the tank as a QRF. I knew that we're going to be stretched thin.
Silver,
So I just wanted you up
if
there
Recon
as
has gotten to the point of needing QRF, they've already done it wrong, and they're already
wasn't
dead.
really a recon team. It was a sniper team technically, so they were supposed to be on the northern side watching the northern side of the
They
airfield.
should never get into close contact range with the enemy.
We never got into
Of course, that's why I had them on the north side, because they had range across the airfield.
I'm going to say this. I meant for them to be on the big ass hill that you had a fortification on, because they could see everything from there.
Fair.
Because
they have scopes to see everything. Never mind. Keep going.
It's important to say Recon did not get into any major contact. We did snipe the shitloads of Japanese that were getting into the main fob. But then that we didn't encounter.
I can't handle it. I'm really, really shocked, but I know better. I know better because I used to do ops like this where they would have a lot of like additional teams of optional stuff, and everyone immediately jumps into the optional stuff. And if you don't have a smart ground commander, if you have a new ground commander that doesn't know the layout to tell those teams, hey, fuck off, go bundle into that. That's why this all fell apart, because there was so much on optional and no one was really stepping up. Because, you know, I don't know. I think overall, I wouldn't change a damn thing in that op other than the ships. I would use less laggy models. But yeah, like I I literally made it based off that. And then there's Stewart's like that's all I gotta say. Anyway, we'll be back in another hour for another Zeus op with Paw Patrol. They're gonna go hunt some Tunguskas, and I'm gonna go get something to drink. So thank you guys for watching. Go operate operationally. Hopefully, I'll see you in an hour. We do have another stream in 3 hours too. It's gonna be a co-Zeus thing with Operator Chan. So cheers, guys. Have a good one. Go operate operationally, and I'm gonna go drink. Fuck.